Hi, this is the video overview for week 4. The objectives for this week are basically to finish up chapter 2. Chapter 2 is the nuts and bolts of precalculus. It has lots of vocabulary to learn, lots of notation, lots of letters and algebra and things like that. For the vocabulary, remember to learn the actual math definition instead of a general understanding. For example, the word linear kind of connotes the idea of a line. So a general understanding that is linear means line or straight line or something, but that's not the math definition. The math definition, which is really going to be important to use, is linear means that it has the same rate. Every pair of points, no matter what points you choose, will always have the exact same rate. For notation, remember there's things like function notation and piecewise notation and interval notation and things like that. And for algebra, we practice in chapter 2 combining lots of different things together and solving equations by performing the same operation on both sides. So that's kind of the big idea of chapter 2. There was some graphing in there as well with transformations of functions, things like that. All right, so stepping back, the big purpose of what we're doing, it has to do with the fact that precalculus has students study each of the 12 main functions used in calculus and STEM fields. For each of those 12 main functions, this class is going to have you practice writing the equation or the model for it, simplifying it, solving it, graphing it, and solving application problems with it. So for each of those 12 main functions, we're going to be doing those 5 things: writing the equation or the model, simplifying it, solving it, graphing it, and then solving applications with it. Chapter 2 does all that prep work for this by practicing writing equations, mostly linear equations, by solving equations, simplifying equations, graphing transformations, like I mentioned, things like that. So that's the idea of Chapter 2. Possible sticking points. Well, as with last week, it's easy to feel a bit overwhelmed with all of the letters and formulas and vocabulary and all kinds of things like that. Remember to find a way that makes sense to you to organize all of these formulas and math vocabulary and the important procedures and things like that. It's really going to carry forward for this class and in future math classes or even other non-math classes. If you can kind of stay organized and keep all that stuff together, you'll really thank yourself for putting in the time and effort to do that now. Okay, some reminders. For the lab assignment, there's not a lab assignment due this week. Remember to earn full points on your lab assignment. Remember to show your work and or provide a justification for your answers. Answers should always have some sort of reasoning or justification or evidence for them. Remember that STEM comprises evidence-based fields. So always include evidence with your answers in any STEM class, and that includes this class. I am always available by email within hopefully a day, unless it's the weekend. During the week, I'll try to answer your questions the same day. Please reach out to me. Come see me during my tutoring hours, and we can get all this stuff done for you as early as possible, maybe even before the holiday weekend. That would be great. All right. I hope you enjoy your day, and I hope I see you sometime soon.